So I'm on my way to Geo Woodstock, and of course I'm doing my planning, and I'm trying to focus on earth caches and virtuals, and along the route of driving, I spotted this one, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Now I've seen this one on TV, I've heard about it, and I knew of course that I could not pass it up. Now the asylum was built to heal the mind, but it was shaped by the earth. And this thing is more than a monument to medicine, it's a monument to stone. Pay no mind to the fact that this is listed as one of the most haunted places in America. We're here to find and explore something more tangible, the blue sandstone from which it was made. The walls of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum aren't just relics of the past. They're pieces of the earth itself, cut from ancient stone shaped hundreds of millions of years ago. Sandstone like this is formed from ancient sand beds, compressed over time and cemented by minerals. The grains you see in these walls may have once been part of a prehistoric river delta or an ocean floor. This particular sandstone is prized not just for its strength, but its workability, making it perfect for the fine detail and massive blocks used in the asylum's construction. And it's this stone that helped the asylum endure for over a century. Unlike wood or brick, sandstone weathers slowly. Even after decades of neglect, the structure stands, thanks in large part to the resilience of the rock beneath it. Geology doesn't just shape the land, it shapes the buildings, the stories, the lives that unfold upon it. The asylum may be a human creation, but its bones are the Earth's own. From a historical standpoint, this earth cache is easily one of my favorite. Construction began in 1858 amid a growing national movement to reform mental health care. Inspired by the ideas of social reformer Dorothea Dix and designed according to the Kirkbride plan, the asylum was intended to be a place of peace, order, and healing. Light, air, and natural beauty were considered part of the cure. But even before the asylum could open its doors, the Civil War erupted. While construction was attempted during the war, the grounds and buildings were at times occupied by Union or Confederate forces, causing delays. Finally opening in 1864, the asylum was designed to house just 250 patients. But over the decades, that number ballooned to over 2,600, 10 times the intended capacity. The lofty ideals of healing gave way to overcrowding, neglect, and despair. By the 20th century, the asylum had become a symbol of a broken system. Patients suffered under outdated treatments, and some were admitted for a variety of reasons, including asthma, laziness, egotism, domestic troubles, and even greediness. After more than a century of operation, the asylum finally closed its doors in 1994. Left abandoned, it stood silent, its walls holding the weight of 130 years of human struggle. Today, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum lives on as a historic landmark. Through tours and preservation efforts, it tells a story not just of mental illness, but of evolving beliefs, forgotten lives, and the unshakable presence of stone through time. No special tools are needed to solve this earth cache. You're simply going to read the description, come to ground zero, observe some of the blue sandstone, provide some analysis, and then answer the questions. Make sure you take a photo, of course, it's required. Now, you know I always like to answer the question, is this earth cache worth your time? And for me, it's absolutely worth it because you have this intersection of history and geology, and the fact that this is one of the most haunted places on Earth and all the spookiness surrounding it, I would absolutely come here. Also, the low DT rating, even if you're an earth cache ignorer, this is a perfect earth cache for you to come and visit. Honestly, I have been to a number of earth caches on multiple corners of the world, and this one has got to be one of my all-time favorites. And if you've watched these videos before, I tend to focus on the geology, and I took a really different approach on this one. This one focused more on the history of the location, right? The geology is amazing as well, but from a historical standpoint, it just has a tragic and interesting story tied to the location, really just amplified by the fact that the place is supposed to be haunted. So again, just something a little bit different. And if you ever get the chance, I absolutely 100% recommend stopping by this earth cache. Not just stopping by, but if you really have a chance, I would take one of the the tours. They have a wide variety of tours to include overnight, like 8 hours if you were really into the supernatural and you wanted to see if you can find some spooky ghosts. So yes, if you have a chance, I would definitely stop by. I would definitely take a tour if you have the time, but also don't forget to definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification if you haven't. And most certainly, if you would, feel free to send this link or this content out to all of your geocaching buddies that are out there, right? Why should you just be the person that gets to have all the goodness? You should share it, right? Sharing is caring. Okay, thanks for watching, and take care out there on the trails.